puts us in the elevator's gravity, and then if we want to switch floors, all we do is go up to the console. Check it out, working consoles in StarMade. How cool is that? Ahoy, salty dogs! Welcome back to StarMade on the Star Squadron server. My name is Lenscap, and we are in Tortuga, at Tortuga? Either way, we're here once again, and today we're starting our episode off in gravity. Now our station is probably not complete enough for us to require gravity yet, but I've got a couple of features that I've set up since the last episode that greatly benefit from gravity. So I want to show you these off first. Guys, I have been going crazy with these area effect triggers on this station. So the first thing is I've got triggers set up to open this door. Now you don't have to wait like that. If you just keep walking, it'll automatically open the door at your walking speed. So it's a slow door still, but it doesn't actually slow you down. StarMade does, however, treat area triggers as full blocks, so as you walk through them the camera's a little weird, in third person at least. So, and then I've got triggers on both sides. They'll open and or close the door. I've also done some cool things with the elevator. So the first thing I want to show you is this call feature that I added. So if the elevator's not on the level you're on, you just walk up to the console and here comes the elevator. Check it out. Working consoles. Yes, that's super cool. So while we're sending it down, I want to walk up these stairs that I made and kind of show you this aspect of the elevator as well. So one other feature that I built in, let's let the elevator kind of park itself before we make it all the way to the top. The elevator, one thing with this, you know what, actually it doesn't matter with this part. So I also added a call feature to the stairs automatically, so you can see the rails switched as soon as we cross the threshold. So the elevator knows which floor we're on and will automatically come to us no matter which floor we go to. But I actually want to demonstrate this next thing from the bottom floor, so I'm quickly going to hop off here and then trigger the things down here, which actually these aren't going to work unless the elevator stopped. So we'll kind of let the elevator rest in its place, and then once it stops moving we can trigger the ones there, and then it'll pull it back to the level we want here. There we go. Okay, so the elevator. So because the elevator is its own entity, it has its own gravity. If you are not in the elevator's gravity while you're standing on the elevator, it's gonna like weird rubber band you, kind of weird. So I had to come up with a feature to switch your gravity from the station to the elevator. And I also want to show you this. I think this is the coolest thing that I've done on the station so far. So we're gonna walk through this. It puts us in the elevator's gravity, and then if we want to switch floors, all we do is go up to the console. Check it out, working consoles in StarMade. How cool is that? So anyway, for today's episode, as promised, I want to work on building some factories in this space, and I know somebody on our server who already has some of these kind of factories like I have in mind, designed at their base. So I figured we might go check them out, and maybe we can enlist their assistance in building some. So I wanted to come see your equipment that you have. I know you've got some of these really cool like machines and stuff, and I wanted to do something similar at my base. So I was wondering if you would show me your workshop.
I would love to show you my machine shop, as I like to call it. Ha ha.
Clever.
This is going to be a glass making machine here. This is just going to print out glass blocks, but I don't have it currently set up right. I don't know. I've just been kind of messing with them. But basically, the concept is, in a nutshell, is that each of these machine units is designed for a specific type of material that you're going to be producing. And the idea is that you have something sort of fanciful or something that you build that represents kind of what it is, so that you not only have an interesting thing to have in your base, but you have it also be functional. And so that's the concept behind all of these. We have these hull forges here that they look like they've got the lava in here. That's that's all the smelted molten iron or whatever. And
Okay.
and so we have the advanced splitter, the standard splitter. The idea is that you're going to have these set up from the back or wherever, however you have them. I personally have back access here. But
Okay.
the idea is that this thing will produce hull, and it'll also produce one of the other 4 types of shapes as well, and it'll take from the main hull. So you have to make enough hull each time that there is a sufficient amount, basically, so that you can make these other items. It's sort of, I don't know, it's math, not my favorite subject, but if you do it right, I think that it produces them well, and then you basically hide your factory enhancers. This here is, and all of these are supposed to be working. The idea is you want to add, activation buttons to them. That way you don't have to constantly be activating them through direct, like, factory interface. You just want to be able to make it simple. You want it to be able to turn on and off. Here we have, what is these force fields, the red force fields, make it look like it's actually an oven or something. And
Yeah, like it's baking.
and we
That's
have golden
cool.
bricks because of they pick up light the best. So we turn it off, and it's just the cold oven.
Oh, I like that a lot. That's really cool.
I like
Yeah.
making paint machines. As long as you make them colorful and bright and fun, make it look like there's piping, that you're piping the paint from someplace. If you look down below the grate here, you'll see that there is, I don't know, it's like buckets, basically, of color.
Oh, the different paint colors. Okay. Well, this may be what I need to hire you for, to build a paint machine for me.
Right on.
So I think that's the next machine I need. So maybe I can buy a JMI paint machine and have it installed.
I know an adequate installer named Jason Sheen who will come along. These things right here are your well, in order to make, you got hull. In order to make advanced hull and standard, advanced armor and standard armor, which are the
so
the next things.
These produce the hardeners.
Yeah, this produces the hardeners right here. We got the green one, which is, I believe, standard. Is that the standard hardener? Let me check. Standard hardener, yes. So this one will make standard hardener, the green, and the red is the advanced hardener.
Okay, I like this. Yeah, I went ahead and actually set up some rudimentary factories of my own that are similar. You want to come over to my base and check them out?
I'd love to.
All right, so hey, welcome to Tortuga.
Hey, that's a great name.
Thank you. I felt like it was suiting. This is. Oh, I need to hit gravity too. Okay, so this room.
Gravity there, sir. Mm-hmm.
This room we're in here is kind of like a warehouse area.
Okay.
So, and it's not, nothing in this station is finished at all. Like, all of it's pretty temporary. And I only have 1 or 2 colors of blocks right now.
Okay.
So, dark gray and gray.
I do like the contrast. I work in dark gray and gray myself often, so.
Yeah, well, it works, honestly. Like, it's a great base, and then you can go and add splashes of color later, I feel like.
It's like cobblestone, basically, if you're a Minecraft player. Because, you'll work something out a lot of times in something simple, and you'll go back and replace it with better blocks once you have gotten those materials.
Yep, exactly.
Do it at least, so. All right.
This is the storage box for the whole station. If you want to set it as your cargo, then you can use my blocks.
Yes, sir. I'm going to use your stuff as personal cargo.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's move on to the factory area. This room is not much to see in here, but the other room has some cool things. So go ahead. Walk up to that door.
This door?
Yeah, just walk at it.
I'm going to walk at it. Ooh. Ah.
Now it's going to close because I'm going to walk through it too, but... There
that's
it goes.
cool.
It kind of balances itself out. So check
That's
this
a
room.
nice door, sir.
Thank you. So that is, and that's not finished either, but there are some like area effect things going on. So this is my cargo elevator that I've built.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is looking pretty good.
Okay, check this out. I'm gonna show you how this thing works. Right, this is the easiest elevator you've ever used, and I think you'll be impressed by this feature too. So follow me onto the elevator.
All right.
You notice it switches your gravity, right? So you want to go up or do you want to go down?
Where should we go, sir?
Where
would you like to take me?
Either one. So walk up to one of those consoles and tell it which direction you want to go.
Which? Oh, okay. So we just go up this way. Oh, that's cool.
So you just walk up to the console and it starts moving in the direction.
Good use of area control blocks.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and so working consoles in StarMade.
Nice.
Right? That's cool. You can make them work already. You don't have to. We don't have to wait for them to implement anything. You can just make them work.
And it works better because
you can make it do whatever you want.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool idea.
So, and then we can take it back down. Hopefully, okay. Here's another thing. Here, follow me over this way.
Yes, sir.
So it kicks you out of gravity and back in if you walk through the door, the opening. That way, because if you're in the gravity of the station and you try and take the elevator, it'll slides you around and weird stuff.
Yeah.
So, but if we take the stairs.
Taking the stairs.
You notice I have these 45-degree pipes going on.
Yep, I saw those. I saw those earlier when I came in. Are they hooked up to the framework of your elevator there somehow?
They're on their own thing.
Okay.
But check this out. The elevator knows which floor you're on and follows you down to it.
Oh, wow. That's clever.
So that way the elevator's always convenient and handy. If for whatever reason the elevator's not at the floor you're on, like if you jumped past where the triggers are,
you just approach the console.
You just walk up to the console and it'll call the elevator.
Ah, that's cool. That's very cool.
So I was thinking paint booth is probably the next thing that I need. Let me show you what I've got first, actually.
Okay.
So this machine here, and pardon the clutter, there's boxes of stuff all over the place. I'm not done unpacking yet.
Yeah.
There's this machine here produces gray hull blocks 5 at a time.
All right.
So that's what this is for, and that's because any colored hull is based on gray hull plus paint.
Yes.
So this is the next machine over here. This is an industrial hull splitter, is what you called it. I like that.
Yep.
So that's basically what this does as well. It makes.
I like it.
This one actually makes 10 blocks, and then makes 1 each of all the other shapes. Nice. And then you can configure it to be colors as well if you have the paint, which I don't at this point, but that's why you're here, to help me get the paint.
I was thinking about making possibly like a cylindrical type of one this time around. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Now, if you're thinking... So I was thinking a wall like the one that you have, but if you're thinking cylinder, maybe we do put it over here.
Or over here?
Sorry, I'm in build mode. Yeah, over where the other factories are, and I can find something else to put in that space.
You know what they really need to have is like, that little, the little, I don't know, when you're in build mode and you're moving around and you have where you're going to place your block, it has that ghost block mode sort of.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like an area. They should implement that as a player location somehow when people are in build mode that you can see as an astronaut, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, okay. You know how Minecraft in spectator mode you have like the floating heads?
Mm-hmm.
What if they did that when you're in build mode?
Maybe.
That would be cool.
That'd be weird. That'd be cool. It'd be creepy though.
Like translucent floating heads. It'd be great for filming scary Halloween stuff.
Or maybe have an added navigation filter option that you can track a person in build mode. I don't know. This is all like kind of weird, sort of dickery sort of BS we're like complaining about. But But
Yeah.
we've been playing the game long enough that we realize that it's so weird when you're building in multiplayer and you don't know where the other guy is or what he's trying to reference. Or
Right. Exactly.
it's so crazy. It's just so crazy. All right.
So
So
pretty much anywhere, like
right.
as long as there's room to get to it.
do it right here.
You can do it.
And
You can
I'm
do it
going
there.
to go with the extension of the wall. If we need to, we can make like a little cylindrical window thing behind it or something.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what the
So it'll look
outside of the
nice.
station's gonna look like yet.
Mm-hmm.
I figured
Yeah.
I'd get the inside first and then build the outside. You can see like behind the elevator, I started toying around with a wall design, but I don't know. Nothing's set in stone.
Ain't nothing set in stone, you know. All right. Well,
Well, if you're gonna do a cylinder one though, we maybe should put it over here by this stuff, and then I can put something else that's kind of flat over there.
What stuff? What stuff? Over here. I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
over by the factories that are already here. Maybe like, I don't know how much space you think you'll need, but maybe like pushed back a little bit farther than the splitter is.
Yeah, something like maybe centering like right around here or something. Maybe a little bit closer.
Yeah, maybe a little closer, maybe more, maybe here-ish.
Like here.
Yeah, and further, that way it's pushed back a little bit too. And
Okay.
then, because like I kind of want it to be, I don't want it to
Damn
be
it.
everything in a line either. Like I want it to be kind of haphazard and, you know, just like placed down wherever.
Yeah, like you pulled the stuff in and you put it down, you plugged it in.
Yeah, exactly. So it doesn't
like,
have
this-
to be
this
like
thing's
all
too damn-
organized in
too
a line
damn
or
heavy.
anything.
All right, let me fix this. Oops. I done screwed
So,
up.
and I got
All
build
right.
blocks everywhere I should. I like having lots of build blocks available if we need them, so.
Well, I'm going to put work and build block right here, and I'm going to hop out of this one and put the stuff there. And I guess we'll just get to work. Boop.
I kind of have this scaffolding and pipes everywhere theme going on.
It looks good. The
I've been
industrial
using
look.
the pipes all over the place. Yeah, I feel like it looks very industrial.
That's always a good space look. It's appropriate, of course. You can't get to space without being industrial, after all.
Right.
And even then, you can't half the time. Okay. Yeah, so maybe I should pull it more. Look at this. Look at this. What do you think? There's 8 colors of basic colors.
2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. No, I like that. That's a great spot for it too, I think. I think that's good.
Okay. It's not going to be too close to the wall or anything like that.
I don't even know where the wall's going to be yet, man. Build as you please. We'll build around it.
Ready.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good spot.
I can move it out a little bit, and I think I will.
Okay.
By 1 block.
So one thing too,
Light
this is a
rods.
StarMade thing that you only learn from playing it. You strafe faster than you walk forward.
Oh, interesting.
You can walk backwards faster than you walk forwards as well.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
All this stuff is floating over here. Is that where you were just at?
Yeah, where those factory you're talking about? Yeah. I
Yeah, I'm
deleted some
following.
factories from there.
I'm ghost moding here behind you. So let me see. Basic lights are done with light rods are done with basic, right? Yeah.
The light rods are with the basic, and then I've been using the new light, whatever they're called.
The light bars.
Yeah, the bars.
I need to use the colored lights. What am I doing here? There we go. I've got an idea, and I'm going to try it out, I say.
Okay. I
Right,
like what you got so far. It's looking good. So the cargo blocks are really, like, sometimes they work.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they don't.
As far as pulling, properly?
No, like the actual
filling?
cargo spaces, like where I like to just place them down as decoration.
I find that they sometimes you can't see through them sometimes. Like they're weird.
Yeah, like sometimes you
weird
can
properties.
place them as solid blocks, which is what I want. If they're not linked to a chest, then they should be solid blocks, I feel like. But sometimes they're transparent anyway, which defeats the entire point of placing them down if they're not linked to a chest.
Oh, they're so crazy. StarMade, you're so crazy. No, deactivate. All right, yellow. Hello.
But I just want to stack a bunch of boxes everywhere, I think. That's kind of my aesthetic. Cool. Yeah.
It's decoration, man.
They're the bushes of StarMade.
Yes, yes. You gotta think about your internal decoration.
Minecraft is, if it looks bad, just put bushes everywhere. And StarMade is, it looks bad, just put cargo blocks everywhere.
Man, that is the truth. Cover it. Cover it in cargo. Yeah, I like building these machines. They're fun.
Yeah, I agree. And I was
after
the
you
first
build one,
you'll
be like, I can come up with better ones.
Yeah. The
really
first one I did, I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing. This is kind of weird. And then I just Googled pictures I Googled Industrial Forge, and I was like, oh yeah, Ark has one of these. Oh, I can just copy this. And it looks great. I think it looks great. Oh, I see. You're using the colored light rods. Oh. And then they kind of glow. Interesting. Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
I haven't seen it yet, so if you were approving it already, I'm glad that it's kind of coming out. Then I'm gonna do it on the top part as well, and that'll look pretty slick.
Are you gonna stop it where it is and kind of put like a cap on it?
Underneath? Oh yeah, I don't know. I could go all the way to the ceiling and then run some lights through it or something. I don't know.
Okay.
This looks really cool.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe the only thing I think,
the only suggestion I can make. What if you did standard gray instead of dark gray at this thing on the top? Like where it touches the ceiling?
The top. Yeah, I was just using whatever was in my inventory at the time.
Sure, yeah.
Standard gray.
Get the blocks down first and then get the colors.
There we go. You're knocked out? No, I think it looks good with the pipes there.
Yeah, I like the pipes.
No, I mean the dark gray on the inside where it touches the pipes. I think that.
Oh, leave that dark gray? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Shit.
Just a little bit of color, a little splash of color.
I actually kind of like the corners dark gray too, because look, it gives it. Right. It looks all right, but if you want it all a lighter color, let's try this.
Hey man, it's your thing. I might move it. a little bit once you finish, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like it a lot. I really like it. I think it looks great.
These things, like I said, they're fun to make, and once you start making them, you get a better idea of how you'd like to make of it.
Yeah.
It's very, very StarMade, in fact, because every time I build a ship, I get better ideas of how I'd build the next ship.
I agree, yeah. Oh, I think I like the light gray ring better than the kind of checkered looking.
I like it better, too.
But I like the dark gray in the middle. I agree with you there.
There we go, sir. Your industrial paint mixer. You got your different basic paints here. If you need something like brown, you're gonna have to mix the other paints together to get it. But that's the deluxe version. We're just going with the basics here, sir.
Yeah, just a basic paint mixer works for me. No, this is awesome. This is fantastic. I think it fits in with the build very well. Thank you for your services.
Problem, sir.
I'm sure we can negotiate payment and figure that out.
Yeah, each of these factories, of course, is intended to be specifically for each individual paint color. So there you go. This is a cool base, Lens.
Thanks, man. Thanks for swinging by.
No problem. I'm glad that I was able to add a little something of the Jace machine to it. This really did come out pretty cool, though.
I agree.
I like the things that you did here. Your additional changing out stuff. Got the hazard tape.
Yeah, I finally got some of that hazard tape made, so I put it in a couple of places. This is a hard block to use. I wanted to incorporate it because it feels very industrial, but if you
cannot use it
overdo
too much.
It's really easy to overdo it.
It really is. It really is.
So,
nice.
But I feel like I got a pretty good balance here.
All right. Well, I could use the lift home.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Especially since I don't know how to get home from here. We're far out somewhere.
Yeah, not even sure. Okay, no worries. I can take you home, and I guess we'll see the viewers next time.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Stay tuned. Have a good one.